Gapminder was a site we used in class, but we only used the bubbles view of the tool, and I didn't realize there were a number of other tools we could use too, or different views of the data that might be more helpful. So ranks is one of them. If you click on ranks underneath, you can just find these very easily. If we wanted to switch back to bubbles, we could click on bubbles again, but ranks has disappeared because I just clicked on it. So ranks is now the one that's selected, and you can quickly choose, say, babies per woman. And we can find that the total fertility rate, the highest country in the whole world is Niger, with a fertility rate of 7.07 babies per woman. Somalia is a close second. Well, not really a close second. But anyway, there you go. You can find ranks very quickly of certain things. We could do income as well. Click on income, and we can find that Qatar is the richest country in the world, followed by Luxembourg and Singapore. So it's pretty cool how you can find the rankings of different countries very quickly. You can also choose this other tool called Trends. And Trends will actually make a line graph of the data that you're looking for. This is the income per person risen over time since 1800 all the way until 2019. But we can choose this we can make this babies per woman. And we can see a vast difference between countries and how they developed. But you can choose whatever statistic you want. Let's go life expectancy. And you can see how these things change too. Now, unfortunately, you can't like add multiple variables to each graph, but you can only add one at a time. But anyway, you can add the things that you need. All right, so if you wanted to compare things side by side, like babies per woman versus income or something like that, you could do that, but it only is going to show you one variable at a time and turn it into a line, which might be helpful for some of you guys. So anyway, if you need to take countries off of the list, like let's say we only want to look at the income of the United States and Nigeria. Well, you choose just those two countries, you click apply, and it will only show those two countries on the line graph. So that's how you kind of narrow it down. When you take a screenshot of this graph to include in a presentation or something like that, please only include this part, only include the graph, don't include this stuff on the side or the address bar or any of that stuff on the top. It's not important. Only choose the information that's necessary, which is right here. You don't want to distract your viewers or your readers with any of this other garbage on the outside. Okay? So there's some other tools too, like this graph, the income graph, the ages graphs, the ages view, the map view. If those are helpful for you, go ahead. But I felt like ranks, bubbles, and trends were where it was at in terms of getting your data to look simple and concise and easy to read. All right, so hope that's helpful, and I hope that helps you with your rough drafts, final drafts, whatever you're working on at this point.